I'm pissed off. I'm super pissed off because this is the time every year lots and lots of students go for their internships and they all struggle with same problems. Like, how would I get an internship? Or my faculty says that an internship certificate of a big company will help me find a better job. Or I have messaged or emailed HRs of so and so companies but haven't got any response back from them. Do you really know why you're struggling with all these problems? Do you really know that? Because all you're looking for is a certificate of a big company that everyone knows about. Can you explain me why? Can you really explain me why? What do you think internships are meant for? Just to get a certificate with the help of your father's or your relative's connection that can add a weightage on your resume, and with the help of that resume, you can get a job that you literally hate, but you need that job just to survive. Is it the path on which you want to go? Or is it what internships are meant for? Have you ever imagined that, imagine you've got that job with the help of that fake or no value certificate. But how would you do the tasks required for that job if you really do not have the skills required for it? How would you do that? Have you ever imagined that situation? I mean, you'll not be able to do the task if you do not have the skills required for it. Just because your seniors and relatives are working in these big organizations doesn't really make them the best in their industry. There are 3 lakh people who gets placed in these big organizations every year. Every year. And your seniors or relatives are also part of it. I'm not saying that they do not have skills or they do not have their own brain or they have made a wrong decision. But what I'm saying is that not everyone is capable of telling you that what is right path for your career. No, I mean, we all are here to create our own journey. There's no set path for everyone. There's literally no set path for everyone. So, I mean, why don't you do one thing? Just share this video with them and ask them to answer this question genuinely. That joining that big organization was really the best decision of their career? Or was it the only option they had? If the answer comes out to be the second one, then the reason was lack of skills. What all they focused in their college life was on getting placed anyhow in these big organizations, not on learning the skills of their interest so that they can attract a job that they love. 90% of the people really do not know that what work they do and why they do it. I mean, ask anyone out of them. What have they learned in their first year of their job? They literally haven't learned anything in the first year of their job. And you're expecting that big organization to teach you in just 2 months or like 45 days or 90 days to, teach you everything related to that industry or everything related to that work. I mean, there's nothing like this. So stop interpreting internship in a different way and stop listening to those people who are switching companies back to back just to get a raise. And after a certain time, they think to prepare for the civil services exam because they really do not want to work anymore. Stop listening to them. Only you and you can decide what is right and what is wrong for your career. No one else can do that. No one else has the right to do that. It happened to me also. It happens to all of us out there. But I listened to myself and eventually landed in a situation where I was giving a paid training to the students of my same semester who were of a college, of a prestigious college in which my application was rejected and their application was accepted. They were paying me to learn that skill. Just because I've learned a skill that anyone in this world can easily learn. They were paying me to learn that skill at the point of time where I was in the same semester as they were. This all happened. Yes, this all happened just because of learning a skill. So stop focusing on getting a job and start learning skills that you have interest in. Stop focusing on these, BS jobs. You need to learn the skills. If you'll be better at your skill, then all the things will come automatically to you. Believe me, it will happen. And some of you want to say that you do not understand and my parents want me to do this, my faculty says this, like they have more experience, they must be right, or like they are so experienced, they are right because this is right, this is the right path or this is the wrong path. There is no such thing like that. Let me explain you why. Today, in today's world, all our lives are in the mobile. We really cannot live without our mobile a single day, which really doesn't existed 10 years or 8 years before. So do you really think that world is the same like it was 8 or 10 years before? Do you really think so? No, it is not. So work based, work or do anything what you want to do based on your perception of this world, based on your image of this world, rather than on anyone else's image of this world. Like, promise me that you will learn the skills. Promise me in the comments down below, because I'll jump in and talk to you. Promise me that you will learn the skills so that you do not have to like do a job or work just to pay the bills. I mean, you need to work to get something, to achieve something. You need to do the job that you love, not to pay the bills. I mean, is it really the life that you want? No, because this is the actual time. These early 20s are the actual time when you can grind for 18 hours a day and fall for multiple times and stand back again without losing anything. Because at this time you do not have any baggage, like you do not have any family, you do not have any kids, you do not have that much responsibilities which you'll have after 5 or 10 years at a certain point of time in which you want to learn the skill that you loved from your from your birth. So stop wasting your precious time for those fake certificates to get a job that you literally hate, and start learning and brushing up the skills which will take you close to your dreams.